How's it, Sean from Fitz? Welcome to the second episode of our ZEPHON Conquest as the emulated mind. Alright, so I just want to tell you that this quest we had yesterday, it's not a bug. Splenetics. And I can tell you now, I found the one there, but there was another two up here that we saw, and I think I saw one down here. When I looked at the video replay, that's what I saw. So it in fact wanted one of three. We only had one. We only got one in. And it was looking for three. We had to get three in. So I didn't understand. I got confused. This wouldn't have happened. Let me tell you now. This wouldn't have happened if I was playing this alone, single player, without making a video. I think all the talking and everything always distracts me from the actual playing the game. I miss things when I'm filming for video for people. You tend to miss stuff because you doing. If you watch me play, and like most people, if I'm playing single player by myself, I'm dead quiet. Dead quiet. I don't talk at all, and you can see. And then I'm concentrating. I wouldn't have missed that. I wouldn't have missed it. But yeah, there we go. It's the video filming on YouTube that's caused this thing. So it's the talking, and sometimes you get distracted. You can't help it. I do. I know a lot of YouTubers don't, but I do. Now that brings another thing up. I wanted to admit that this is besides the game. I just want to say in general to developers out there, why the hell don't we get a wraparound map? The map ends there. This is where the map ends. Now if you go here, which makes it so unimmersive. I wanted to mention this a few times, and a couple of games just do this. They constantly do. They make a 4 squared map, and there's the boundary. You can't wrap around. Obviously here must be vegetation, but your troops can only go up to there. So instead of just wrapping it around, just wrap it around to here. Start here and move that to there. Then you become a revolving. Then this thing wraps around. This is more modern, I can understand 20 years ago or 30 years ago, people didn't know what how to make video games. They made them like chess boards. This is the old chess approach. You got a board to play on, and a board game or board, and this is the boundaries. What the hell? We don't need that in computers. And there's a couple of games that do this. It's not just ZEPHON and Gladius that do this, and they did it again with. I was hoping they would wrap around. It's not a big thing. I'm not saying this game's bad because of it. It's the problem is now I'm stuck in the corner. So I'm sort of in the center. So also how it spreads its civilized its factions. They put one corner here. It depends on another guy here. Then instead of just making it random, where your civilization can be randomly anywhere, and make it so that they're at least 5 or 10 X's from another opponent, but put them anywhere. I wouldn't mind playing in the center, but every game I'm having to start here in one of these corners. Yeah, and I'm starting here, and don't have to worry about my back, which is unrealistic. It's unrealistic. I don't need to worry about my back because it's covered by the border. This artificial border. This makes it so unrealistic. So instead of making it random and being able, you don't get them. So they put the on each, so you all fight towards the center. It's these constraints that developers put on people. It's from the old 30 years ago. Some games don't do that. Some games are fun. And you look at Civilization, you can wrap around the Earth. You look at Shadow Empire. You can wrap around, but Shadow Empire now does half of it. You can wrap around here, but you can't go up here. You can't wrap up. It closes you off there. Why? What for? Wrap around. You got games like jeez, I must check the time. When did we start? Okay, so I'll say 10 to 9. Games like Civilization, dude. Europa Universalis 4, which is a historical strategy game, which wraps around the Earth. Okay, it doesn't go up, but it wraps around. Wrap around. That's more realistic. That's the new convention. Why are they still using the old chessboard thing here? And developers have just used this since 30 years ago, and they keep using it over and over again. You know, the only way to make a game that you like is to make it yourself. Instead of getting other people to make it and give you laws how to play their game, make it yourself. I promise you. I mean, I know I'm carrying on here, but I think there's a good rant to make about the industry. I had, you've seen me on the channel, Kingdoms, Crusader, Stronghold Crusader, which I love and whatever. I love the game. Now, each little developer has his own little quirk that he puts in. I love the game. There's no fog of war in that game. Nothing. There's never been fog of war in it. Why the hell did they put fog of war in? All companies have fog of war. This should be a standard. There's no fog of war in that game. You can see all the kingdoms and what they're doing it all in real time. So I suggested it on the forum the other day, or a while ago, and they shut me down. They don't want fog of war. They want to be able to see everybody. Well, I said, look, at least put it as an option. I mean, if the people don't like it, they can switch it off. But give everything to everybody. Give all the options. No, the developer, that's how it is. Well, they didn't say that back. Some guys agreed. But I can see what they're thinking. Like, no, we don't play fog of war here. You understand? Give it as an option. It's the same as wraparound. This is so archaic here in the beginning. Old World does this as well. Also, squares. You can only play within these squares. So prohibitive. Now, if you could wrap around, this would carry on to and it would wrap to here. So you would just keep scrolling. You just keep scrolling, and you just wrap around, and I'd scroll on, and I'd get my guy over here. You understand what I mean? That means I'd have to be very careful about how I place my forces, because I'll have to put my civilization, if I want to have a defense or keep my back, I'd have to put it against the ridge. Extra strategy comes into it. Extra strategy. No? This is a board. So we play here, and I don't need to worry about the bottom half and the top half. In the middle here, I just don't need to worry about that. It's so unrealistic. And I don't know why the guys, this should be normal thinking. What do you think? Wrap around. Another thing is, with the new conventions, all games should be able to, like that, move around, see around. But I see still the games coming that can't move around, and some can and some can't, and oh god, you know, I just wish they'd have one standard for this and give all the options to everybody. Now this gives all the options and whatever, but doesn't give a wraparound. So I hate this part where you got your back covered here and you're fighting this way. I hate that. I know some people like it. They like to have their little corner. A lot of people like to sit in their little corner here, and nothing's happening at the back, and they don't need to worry, and they push forward. That's how guys like it. I'm not saying get rid of those guys. Let them play it like that if they want to, but put it as an option. To ask guys that like the wraparound. So essentially, you're not in the back or something. Now you've got to really think about how you move your forces, where you're covering. Developers don't think like that. And let me tell you, it's not because they can't. Proxy studios can do this. But will they do it? No. They won't ever do it. But and it's not because of AI, because there's other companies like EU4 and whatever, they've got good AI with it. So it's not an AI thing. It's not an AI thing. It's a doctrine type of thinking. So and give the option wraparound for everybody, and then give also top wraparound. With some companies like Shadow Empires, they give you all the bottoms, but there's no top. You can't wrap around to the other side here. I know it's a rant from me, but it's a real pet peeve. We are beyond the stage of now having to worry about limited memory, limited VGA graphics, limited like we were 30 years ago, where we had to limit everything. We don't have to. We have enough engine power, GPU power, whatever, to give a wraparound. Oh, good. And you know, nobody will listen to this. Everybody will say, yeah, and nothing happens. You go in the forums and say, great, the developers, nothing. Nothing happens. The Crusader Kings, Stronghold Kings, I know I'm carrying on here, Stronghold, Crusader, they say, love the thing, and there we go. Next game, next thing. Nothing happens. No fog of war gets implemented. It irritates me. The only way to make a game that you like, to get a game you like, is to make it yourself. That's the only way to do it. You can't rely on other people making, because they implement your wishes. Yes, they implement your feedback, but based on what they want. They implemented what you feed back to them based on what they want. So if you saying, I want this one, then they think, yeah, no, we want that too, and then they implement it. No, we're not interested in that. If they don't want it, they don't implement it. That's how they work. And the problem is we got people that just accept it. They just accept it. Yeah, like we're gonna play on. Hey, anyway, there's certain standards should be started 10 to. I better get going. All right, that's my rant for the day. I thought I'd bring it up because I thought about it seriously last night. I started to think about the conventions and how they make these games and whatever. If I have any more pet peeves, I'll bring them up. All right, so where are we? Now we got a problem because these guys are against us. They're angry. There's two things I want here from the text tree. I want the habitation pack because it gives us extra. And I was looking for the other, because I haven't played the construction yards, because it enables us to produce two things at the same time. So this is a brilliant game. It's such a good game that you're able to, like, for example, let me just give you close. Like, I'm making this. There. This is because if I have another construction yard, I can produce two things at the same time simultaneously. Now, this is great for this game because most 4X games that are single turn at one turn at a time, you can only produce one thing at a time. In Civilization, you can only build one thing at a time. But these cities, you are able to build things that can build two. So they have great ideas. All right, let's just see something else. The next thing I want to make sure, that's the habitation block. The construction set, the next thing, and the most important, which I looked for last night, is the urban scroll. The urban scroll now gives you the ability to I've got now I can build an extra. Let me give you an idea here. I can build around there, but now I can it enhances I can build further. So those are the important things. The things to produce to habitats, because you're going to run out. That's the text you need to find first. And how are we doing here? Okay, so we're making a synthetic printer, and we're making a greenhouse, which we need because we are running out of food. We'll next need energy. This we don't need. This is algae. This is the voices food that they need. We're not going to make any voice users, so we're just going to stay dormant. As far as I think, I'm not going to go there. And then we've got the chips, and which we need, and there's research, but we don't really need the algae. Okay, so we're not going to really push for that. Another thing with these things that I love is the fact that I showed you yesterday, you can turn off this building and save resources. Save that one energy. You see that? If you turn it on, it uses the one. You can turn buildings off. And that also in turns employees off. So if I were to turn this off, in the next turn, I wouldn't get these resources. You understand? If I was to turn this off, I wouldn't get that resource, but it would save me there. And it also saved me, you see, person. So populations was run the company. Such an involved, such a simple system, but so in depth. All right, I'm going to pause the video. I just forgot I got to do something quickly. I'll be back now. All right, so I'm back. All right, just my dog. I've got to make sure he's secure, because my tenants leave the premises and they're not so worried about him running in the street. And my dog, so I just got to keep an eye on him every now and then. So I just thought he got very quiet there. So just getting back to the point I was talking about earlier, I know how I used to be a freelance programmer in my 20s. I used to work for myself. I had a full-time job, but I used to write programs for churches and badminton leagues and stuff like that. And in those days, I wrote the full program. I used Turbo Pascal from Woodland 6. So that was just introduced object-oriented. It's a full programming language. You can graphics, everything. But I used it because it's easy to understand. It's all if-then statements. Now, I try to write I wrote a whole lot of business software, but I tried to write a few times tried to write a games, and let me tell you, it's hard. It's flipping hard. Because a computer is just a dumb piece of it. You got to tell a computer everything to do something. Now I know how hard it is to program AI. I know how hard it is to program stuff. I just, they can do that. I know what goes up behind it. I've seen, I don't know what they're using now, Python and stuff. I don't program, but I used to use Turbo Pascal, and I can remember, the thousands of lines and the go subs and the places where I've kept stuff and all the method. I mean, everything is maths and go to, here to, and you've got to know. You got to know the program language, and then you compile it and you work through. It's hard work, but very rewarding. But I know what it is to program. I know how hard it is. It was hard then, and that was in the heyday. That was easy then. It must be hard now to get things to do stuff and get people to do stuff, programs to do stuff. So I know how difficult it is. I'm not just shouting out to people that they are doing bad or whatever. I know that. But there must be some advancements. There have to be some programs, the things that they've used from the past, libraries that they've used that's making their job easier. And the fact that there are people programming good AI means there is a possibility of AI, of programming good AI. This game has a good AI. All right, I regress there now. I must get back. What's the time now? I'll work till about 1:30. We'll play till about 1:30. All right, so when I play this game, as I said, I'm looking for 3 technologies. I'm looking for the construction yard, the habitat, which enables us to bring more people and then the final thing. And then all of these are, as I go along, I decide what I can use and whatever. That's the way I play this game. I love this game. Such a good game. All right, so now we got this guy in here. Is he healed up? Yeah. No, he's still going to sit there. He's still not healing up. Let's order our units. Okay, I want to see what's in there. Okay, so now. Okay, so I didn't know this guy. So I'm going to shoot these guys. And I can shoot them with a cannon. Oh, I must accept this call. I'll take it now.
I'm here.
Let's just see if we can.
What's left of me is...
And what can they do? They've got minimal armor. They've got a fair amount of hit points. I think we can manage them. And let's accept this call. Now this is the anchorite, and these are the aliens that are fighting against ZEPHON, the computer AI. If I'm not mistaken, this is the alien force that came to Earth to take over ZEPHON, which is the computer side. These are the two that are fighting against each other. Now they play each other up against it. It's got a whole lot of RPG, dynamic events and stuff. They play each other up against each other. So because you have to choose between them. So now he's in wars divides us. Yes, but being for a moment to be the eldest remaining Akron, to follow the prophecy and bring leadership to your world, to all life remains the threat. To know our failures, to now force extension. Okay. Half the time I don't know what these guys are talking about, but I say okay. To never forget, a grave threat grew on this planet. To call Akron across time and space to fail to prevent it. Because somehow I'm getting the feeling that we called these in to help us. Okay, so he's like introducing himself. He's the AI, he's the alien force on here that is fighting ZEPHON, and we're gonna have to choose between them. That's, I think, the premises of how I understand it, but I could be wrong. Let's end the turn.
You said something.
Okay, so this guy is not. If I
ready for the human race. I hope this hurts a lot.
Yeah, and then we're gonna shoot him with this. We're going to shoot him with a cannon. That'll bring him down a bit. I just want to see what am I building here. Okay, I'm building this. Okay, there's the last, and I'm going to try and get this as well, this energy. Now we only allowed. Oh, I wanted to show you something. I forgot. I wanted to show you something. I don't know how many people know about this. And this is, I'm going to press, I think it's Shift T, eh? No, Control T. Control and T. What's this? There you got the stats. How well you're doing in diplomacy, in the economy. You can see I'm blue. So I'm pretty much best in the economy. My military is very high because I'm building those. My research is sort of average. This guy that's yellow, this courier is doing better than me. The details, how many resources accumulated, units created, units lost, build orders. So nice little, and you can use the show the NCTPs. Not many people knew this. I didn't find out about this till when I was playing Gladius, till much later. Gladius has this too. You can look. I always wanted to know, where can you see where all your troops are, how many you killed, what are you standing, how's the victory going? Control T gives you that. Brilliant, eh? They don't advertise it, but you can see how well you're doing in this game. That's a brilliant thing. Remember that. Control T. There is another one for another stat that I wanted to show you, but I've forgotten what it is now. Okay. Yeah, so I would like if they could put in ZEPHON, like they could do it in Gladius too. They haven't done. You could get a list of your units, of what units you have and how much you have of each, like just a list. Because now I can only rely on the map. You know, I know there's a O there, I know there's a O there, and there's a O there, but I might be missing something. Like for this guy hidden away there, I might forget about him. He's in the building. See, it'd be nice to have a list, or you could call up a list of all your military forces and where they all are, like they do in Civilization. That would be a great help. But you can't have everything, eh? Yeah, let's end the turn. Now I should be able to. I want to come and get that there too.
Cleared for combat.
Okay, here's the habitation block. So it gives me six attributes. This is the housing, so I'll get 6 housing. That's important. And then there's, I think we get two to housing, two to, I don't know what the collective conduit, plus 2 to energy. So this is, so each building, let me give you let's have a look at it. And then I got those out there. Each building adds to your, let me just click on here again, adds to your, or when you build it, obviously, you know, or technology, when you build it. We need a habitat because we're 4 and 6 is our limit. So we need one. I just want to see, I want to make sure that, oh, sorry, man. Yeah, you see, it tells me what's left. And then it tells me I can build, I've got 2 buildings there. I think I can build 2 here. Yeah, I can build 3 and I built 1 building, right? And that's the one I built, which I got 20% for. Here I can build 3 buildings and I can build 1 of these. I'm going to keep 1 of those for that. But I'm going to build a habitat. I built a thing there. I'm going to build a habitat here. There, I'm going to build a habitat. We need the habitat. I'm going to build another soldier. There's the greenhouse. Yeah. And I want to just see what my research is going to be. Let me just... Okay, so I can shoot again. Yeah. Can I shoot him? Okay, let's just shoot him. I'm going to use this guy here. I want him, in fact he's in the trees. I'm going to, we haven't explored down here. I'm going to hold and heal.
Don't make me wait, please.
I'm going to leave him to hold.
I'm here.
I'm going to move, let me just see, is that why we done? That's not what, I don't know. And I'm going to build that up to there. I think he's gonna shoot. Yeah.
They won't last long.
And I can shoot 2 with the sword because I want to get this here.
Ready for the human race. You're going to die now.
Now remember, every second turn these are 50% less power. And then we want to come here. I'm going to get him to move there. Yeah, I'm going to keep bringing out the thing there. Alright, so what do we want now? So we got the habitation. No, we got... Also forgot to tell you, you need to get a minimum of 3 techs before you can advance to the next tier. So I can always come back and study these, but I can advance if I... Minimum 3 techs. You know what? Let's bring a hero out to show the heroes. This is a hero. I'm going to bring this hero. I'm going to bring this hero out just to showcase, because we're showcasing the game now. Let's just see what the early heroes, what do the heroes bring? Because this game is hero driven as well. And then they can get all special abilities. We'll see what we can do with the hero. Let's click in turn. I need that habitat, it's important. Okay, I want to move to there. Oh shit, I should have, I can always...
You said something. This is what I was made for.
Let's see if I can shoot him with it. I'm gonna try my cannon, yeah. In fact, I'm gonna steal that. I know it's gonna give me. Okay, so did I got sharpshooters for it. I got sharpshooters. They gave me sharpshooting. Brilliant. Now my force is really getting strong. Okay, is there anything else? He's still healing. How's my? Okay, so I'm making that habitat. I also want to extend. I want to extend, make another one after that. So I'm going to extend because I need more building space. I also need, hang on. I also need this. And I'm going to put him in there. That's forgot about him. That's the cyber vehicles, cars, you know, the units that, vehicles. I need to get that thing done afterwards. And we need to remember we need energy, eh? So let's enter.
Ready for optimized boarding.
Okay, so I get this. Okay. Select research. So I want that. Now I need to be able to get to this construction yard. So what's the best I'm going to take? That increases the range of your cannon. I think I'm going to go with that. I know I didn't look at the others, but that's a big fucking plus. That's a huge plus. I'm going to move him back here. And he's going to heal up there. He's going to heal up here. Alright, well, in the next turn I'll select it to heal up. What can these O's do? Okay, so they've got a 2-3 size. I think I'm going to give them a heal. What's this? Recon AI?
What's over there?
Oh, you can see what's around him. Brilliant. He's got a 4 armor. He's got 6 at 12. I think I'm going to move him back.
Wait,
I'm going to move him back. And the reason is that
You said something.
I'm going to move this guy
Need not fear me.
to there.
Isolated position.
I'm going to shoot with him.
Safe for deployment.
And I'm going to heal him. I'm going to heal him back in there.
Human race. You're going to die now.
He's still healing up.
Status.
And then this guy, I'm going to shoot. Hey, those on WhatsApp here. Fucking chatting away. That's just WhatsApp. I get like 50, 60 messages a day. It's absolutely crazy. Discerning, and they're all important messages. Don't get me wrong. I've got an alerts group, which is alerts around the neighborhood, and I've got a crime group. In South Africa, crime is rampant. It's very high. We put gates, we put walls around our places, we put electric fences, everything, because people come murder us, take our stuff. So the alerts group is like this. She says the one alerts group's dodgy guy walking up the road. So we alert each other for that. So we've got hundreds of people on them. So it's constantly pinging me. And it's terrible, but I mean, I can't complain about it. I'll never take it out because this is what we get that for. This is how we protect ourselves. All right, so what am I short in the city? Okay, so I want that. I want our hero because we're going to get the hero and we're going to see how we can configure him. Because I'm also learning this game. I'm not an expert. I bought it 2 days ago. I didn't know how. There's no manual on it, so I didn't know. But because it's like Gladius, I knew exactly how to play it, what to play, and how. It's just getting used to the new units, getting used to the research and whatever. But it's all very, very similar. So I'm going to, so I'm going to do that. Let's just see. We hope we don't lose it. We've got 2 O's up here. Okay, I'm going to come and get this.
You said something.
Let's just see what he goes if he goes in there. Okay, I'm going to move him to there to cover in the trees. Okay, so what did I get? I got this. Okay, this gave me minerals. Very important. 2 and 2 each. I get 4 minerals a turn. That's what that is. Who's he? Is this guy? Yeah. Okay, so I actually want him. I'm actually glad he's there. He's just covering that. I first want to get a perimeter sorted out. Place around my thing where I can. And in fact, I might put the waypoint over there for the next O coming out. And the reason I'm doing that is this assassin that's coming out there. As I want to put another O here. Just to keep as a perimeter around my area. So I'm not just surprised. This guy here, I want him to come in here and heal because he's only 6 or 12. So I'm going to use him. We forgot to find out what his speciality is. Okay, he's got Overwatch. He's biological, we understand that. He's stealth, he prevents Overwatch attacks from targeting this unit. So no unit can Overwatch you. He's roads. What makes him special? Let's just see here. Okay, it's got a weapon here, but the thing is, it's a 1.5. That's just the damage, and it's got a shit armor piercing. You see that shield there next to this? Very bad. So it's not a great. He's a sharpshooter, but his traits really are stealth. Oh, he's got armor piercing rounds. But it's very low armor piercing though. It requires the technology. I must further study it. So he's alright. He's nothing special. He doesn't cause.
You said something.
I'm going to keep him there. And in fact, I want him to go there at that choke point. I'm going to end the turn. Okay, that's his Overwatch. Now he's there because of that. Okay, let's just... Oh shit.
Hey, boss is speaking.
Okay, I actually want him in there.
Vantage point marked.
Sure.
And I want him to heal. Can I shoot with my cannon? No, I can't. This guy must be ready.
No such thing as safe
Yes,
anymore.
yes.
It's better than
Out.
just
You
sitting
see, you
here.
can forget that. And this is great. They got good experience. If you look at the experience, 5. Good experience. Okay, so I'm gonna...
Ready for optimized boarding.
Let's
An
shoot.
excellent choice of target.
Let's keep him there, and I'm gonna bring this guy around to that side. He can't shoot, man. No, he can't shoot. I don't want him to... No, he's gonna have to sit there on Overwatch. Well, let him heal
Don't
there.
make me wait.
Let him watch there, and we'll end the turn.
Cleared for combat.
They won't last long.
I'm not dying today. Yeah,
Let's
alright.
move him in there to help. I'm gonna actually put him in there.
Ready for the human race.
He's gonna stay guarding that perimeter.
Sight set.
Where's that? Oh, this.
Hey, boss is speaking.
I thought these were.
This
Oh no,
is the world I-
sharpshooters. Oh no, he's gonna. Sorry, man. I forgot he.
You're first watch.
And I can shoot with this.
Again?
He can't shoot where? Oh shit, yeah. See, in this game you can't. Actually, I'm gonna actually put his to here. Oh yeah, he
You said
came out.
something.
I want him in the
I
building,
think I can do that.
and I want this guy. I just want to see. Okay, so I'm gonna build another one because we need a few. These need to work in pairs. There's a. We also need energy as well. At least our habitat now. You see, it's 12. Now we built a habitat building. There's the building. There's the habitat. It's 12. It's 12. So it's giving me 12. I'm gonna get the vehicle building, which I'm gonna put somewhere. Oh no, I'm putting him here. Okay. He's gonna come out. I'm just thinking where. Okay, so he's definitely gonna come out here. I'm gonna put him here because he'll just, yeah, let him come out there, just to protect my thing. I'm gonna keep him there to protect the backside. Oh, so see now, yeah. See now that I've spoken. Here's the communications. This is diplomacy. So you've got, there's the Akkad war ambulant. I can select him and call him and talk to him and make an alliance with him. This great part that they've added in ZEPHON. And these are my standings with the other guys. I haven't met any of them, but that's my standing. I can block him. Okay, he's one guy on my... does it tell me what my standing? Does he like me or not? Oh, he's ambivalent. Okay, this is what he stands. Okay, so he's just like, he's not liking me that much, but it's fine. All right, let's go. Okay, so I'm glad I put that oak in there. Okay, so yes, so we can shoot here. Machine gun. Okay, researchers. Okay, we researched this. That means we got a big range with that. Right now, we need one more to be able to get to this. But I'm trying to think, what is this? Increases loyalty. Because loyalty is freaking important. Because it also drops your. But at the moment, I'm not really for loyalty. No, that's because we're not near any forests yet. We're not near any rivers. Oh, okay, that's at the place, the trade place. You get extra. Okay, we don't, not necessary. Yeah, but the ability for extra acquisitive marauder requires an authority to assemble, which is fine. It's passive, applies internal repair stations to transported units. Mate, that's an internal hit points each turn. Okay, that's fine. That's a repair thing. So each turn you get damaged. That's a flippin' good thing. Nah, we don't. We want the basic things. I think I'm going to go with this internal repair station. I just want to see if there's so much to study here. Like this increases my resource network. More resources. This is for influence and stuff like that. So, but I'm going to go. This internal thing is good because otherwise you've got to get an engineer to repair mechanical things, or you got to leave them. And I think with this repair thing, immediately it's like a regen. But I don't know. We'll see when we get it. Okay, now what now? There's all that's being built. Yeah, I'm gonna give him.
Don't make me wait. Please.
And then I'll need.
This isn't the world I knew.
Okay, I'm not really getting any.
I'm not dying
Oh,
today.
he can't.
Ready for the human race.
Ain't
Okay,
no such thing as
he
safe
can
anymore.
basically go up to there, which I'm happy with.
Ready for optimized boarding.
I'm gonna go across. Well, I'm gonna go to there
Arriving at destination.
and see if I can still shoot him. I'm gonna shoot this cannon up there. Boom.
Systems are normal. They won't
Oh,
last long.
he can't. Okay, fair enough. I'm wondering if I must put this in the protection here.
Knew I should have stayed home today. Don't make me wait.
Okay.
Please.
And then he's gonna. And let me
I'm
just see.
here.
He
All that's
can
left
shoot.
of me
He can
is-
shoot. Yes, he can. Hasn't got much, but at least bring him down. And then I've got this that I might just bring over here because I got this threat on that side. I think I'm gonna let my hero, when he comes out, come out to there. I'm gonna leave this guy on the backside here until I get this stabilized on this side. Leaving him there. Where's the unit? Okay. Can he shoot
You
here?
need not fear me.
Oh no, he's got to move one to shoot. Okay, he's gonna stay
Ready
there.
for the human race.
He's gonna stay and guard there. That's what he's gonna do. And you see, these also come with cauterized wounds. Okay, so plus 6 hit points if you press that. This first soldier's argument with cybernetic tech, where we're still vulnerable to attacks. With a little extra probe, our techs could numb this. So this gives you 6 hit points. I don't know how often you can play this. This makes it really OP. So this guy, I could apply this anytime and immediately play 6 hit points. I'll show you it in the next turn. What's the time? Yeah, I think it's finished. It's almost half an hour. So we're going to end it here. I'm coming back tomorrow. We're going to play the next episode, but we're going to finish it here. I know I did a lot of talking in the beginning there. I went off the rail there. But I had to say those things because I thought about it last night and I'm thinking, hey, you know what? This is what's... These guys need to do this. But they're not going to do any of it. There's no wraparounds happening and whatever. So I didn't play so much of this. But tomorrow we'll be playing through again. Yeah. I'm just going to end the turn and finish. Let's just end the turn and see what happens. And then see what we have to deal with in the next turn. Okay, so that's good. So nothing really happened here. I'm still busy building that. I've got 2 turns for that. I got that coming out. I got a hero coming out. I just want to showcase the hero. All right, so I think I've covered enough for today. This section, we'll carry this on in the next video. Tomorrow, video 3. All right, Sean from Fitz. Good day on you.